Look around and tell me I'm wrong. Oh, look around and tell me I'm wrong. Get gone.
Well, we've had a rather inauspicious, I like that word, inauspicious
Have we
start
been in auspicious? Is that the name of a place?
to our trip. Basically, we're 3 days in now. I came down with a horrible bug literally the night before we went over the ferry. We basically drove off the ferry about 9 o'clock, found our way to a park up, which was great, and then we basically haven't moved for 3 days. I basically didn't get out of bed for 2 days, but we're having to move. And guess what? We have Le Pleur. Driving through France in the rain has become very familiar.
Traditional.
We're heading south in search of some sun. It was actually a lovely place. Was it Pluvium we were in?
It was Pourville-sur-Mer.
Oh, it was Pourville-sur-Mer. It was actually really pretty. They had the most gorgeous houses. The bricks had lots of patterns on them, and it was really, really lovely. But
Unfortunately, it was too wet to film them.
Peeing with rain. I did actually try and get round the supermarket at one point, and then got into a state of collapse afterwards.
You shopped till you dropped.
I did. I literally shopped till I dropped. It's just a horrible virusy bug. Geoff hasn't got it yet. We're really hoping that he's not going to, because it's just nasty. Anyway, we will see you on the road, and let's pray for some sunshine. I think you've heard us say that before.
And it's always worked, hasn't it?
It has always worked. Probably won't be the last time you hear us say it, I would imagine, though. Show you this because this is a brand new building that's been built in traditional style, no metal, and it's just very good. It's actually the tourist office. I've just been saying to Geoff how amazing it would be if you could see these old medieval towns as they were.
It's not great at best, unless you have lots of gosh.
Even then it was probably a bit harsh. The Ruelle des Chats. This is the narrowest street. I don't know whether it's just in Troyes or whether it is in France, but apparently it is the narrowest street. And I guess the cats used to sit on these adjoining beams. They've collided into each other at the top there. Almost certain that probably wasn't deliberate.
Janis has just told me that this is the fountain of youth, and if I stick my head in it, I'll be young forever. And as you can see, it's worked!
Would I ever lead them wrong? Ever?
Never.
cafeing in Troyes.
Coffee and croissant.
I know, the rain has been lovely and has decided to hold off. We've even got sunshine here and there. I'm still recovering from my bug. Well, I'm not quite recovering. I'm just soldiering through. We were talking this morning about whether it's been the hardest start to our trips. We've had a couple.
Well, last year you were ill at the start of the trip as well. And it rained torrentially the whole time, travelling down through the west coast of France. This time we're sort of going a bit southeast. Hopefully tomorrow, Dijon, and then Annecy.
That's where we're heading. The sun is out. Troyes is lovely. We really like Troyes as a town. It's nice. We visited it on our very first French trip in our very first camper van. And it rained then as well, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Glad to revisit it and glad to be able to show you. I think that for me, the best of France are these wonderful medieval
Oh, definitely, yeah.
half-timbered houses.
Definitely.
I mean, they're 5 and 6 stories tall, some of them. It's incredible how, and not only that, but they must have built them on pretty solid foundations. I mean, a couple of them have sort of swayed backwards a bit.
And one swayed forwards a bit as well.
Yeah, but most of them are solid as a rock. They're still standing. I mean, I think they're 14th, 15th century.
Yeah, something like that.
Incredible. So this is what we're doing, following the owl trail around Dijon. Geoff is not too impressed with the idea of the owl trail, but I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, isn't it, Geoff, the owl trail?
Yeah, the owl trail, that's something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while.
You can
I've been
tell.
howling to the moon about it.
You can tell that he's not impressed. He doesn't like tourist trails very much, but I think as they've gone to the trouble of putting little owl arrows on the pavement, we should at least pay them the respect of following them. Here starts the sea, I see, underneath there. Well, who knew? This is owl point number 9. We'll have to come and touch the owl with our left hand. I think we probably have to. It's probably good luck, I think. Tall enough.
Jump. Have to jump. Ah, you did it. This says you have to imagine after 4 years of occupation, joy was immense. The crowd was jubilant, people hugged each other. It was a moment of unity, something extraordinary. That's written by Georges Chevalier, who was 100 years old, former resistance fighter.
Oh my goodness. Do you know that actually made me cry. That's really phenomenal. Those guys were so brave. They were amazing.
Yeah.
You can just imagine what it must have been like after 4 years of having been taken over. Well, good morning. This is my first morning walk with Flynn since we've been away. We're at Lake Annecy. This is one of Geoff and I's favourite places. Annecy is the most awesome place. The town and the lake are equally as spectacular. The weather is not being kind to us. Last night was the most unbelievable deluge. I don't know, we may have a little walk around the town, but whether or not it's worth it. The last time we were here, we were in the middle of an amazing heat wave. It was spectacular. I'm still not great bug wise. It's a pretty persistent little thing. It's really dull. I'm incredibly bored with it, and I have days where I feel a bit better and then it sort of tends to come in again, but we're grinding through. Geoff was saying yesterday that he wasn't feeling all that good, so we're both really hoping that he doesn't have this, because if he does, being the driver, I gotta tell you, that would really upset the apple cart. We're going to be ploughing on down to Italy in search of some sun. We say that every trip, in search of some sun, but we find it. In the meantime, I'm going to show you around the lake a little bit more. Lake Annecy is supposed to be one of the cleanest lakes in Europe. It's beautiful. Last time we were here, we took a little boat trip around the lake, and it's just gorgeous. I'll have a little look around. It's all a bit grey. I love those clouds over the mountains though, aren't they amazing? Look at this behind me. They're just fabulous. Look, they look very dramatic. I know it's not sunny, but you've got to find the upside, haven't you? You're happy to be out. Oh, bless. Whoops.
Je revois la ville en fête et en délire, suffoquant sous le soleil et sous la joie. Et j'entends dans la musique les cris, les rires qui éclatent et rebondissent autour de moi. Et perdu parmi ces gens qui me bousculent, étourdi, désemparé, je reste là. Quand soudain je me retourne, il se recule, et la foule vient me jeter entre ses bras. Emportés par la foule qui nous traîne, nous entraîne, écrasés l'un contre l'autre, nous ne formons qu'un seul corps. Et le flot sans effort nous pousse enchaîner l'un et l'autre, et nous laisse tous deux épanouis, enivrés et heureux. Entraînés par la foule qui s'élance et qui danse une folle farandole, nos deux mains restent soudées. Et parfois soulevés, nos deux corps enlacés s'envolent et retombent tous deux épanouis, enivrés et heureux.
We decided to venture out into Annecy as the sun is actually trying to break through. Geoff has his... Geoff is clutching his baguette. You're not feeling good, are you, darling?
No, we're in good weather this morning.
So that's the two of us crook then. It's not great. Anyway, look, we have the soleil. There you go. And we have croissants. It's not so bad.
Ooh, little biscuits.
Little biscuits.
We love our little biscuits.
Out there chasing rainbows, jumping over hedges, flying like a sparrow through the rain. I've been taking chances, losing my umbrella. I could grant your wishes 1 to 10. Just say when. Just say when. Just say